Find more questions and study at your own pace on our website. The link will be in the description. Let's get started. Question 1. You have on-premises servers that run Windows Server. What should you implement to manage the servers by using the Azure portal? Option A, Azure Kubernetes Service. Option B, Azure Arc. Option C, Docker. Option D, role-based access control. The answer is option B. To manage on-premises servers running Windows Server using the Azure portal, you should implement Azure Arc. Azure Arc provides a comprehensive solution to extend Azure management and governance capabilities to on-premises and multi-cloud environments, allowing you to connect and manage your Windows Server machines through the Azure portal. Question 2. Your company has a software assurance agreement that includes Microsoft SQL Server licenses. You plan to deploy SQL Server on Azure virtual machines. What should you do to minimize licensing costs for the deployment? Option A, deallocate the virtual machines during off hours. Option B, use Azure Hybrid Benefit. Option C, configure Azure cost management budgets. Option D, use Azure reservations. The answer is option B. To minimize licensing costs for SQL Server deployments on Azure virtual machines, you should use Azure Hybrid Benefit. Azure Hybrid Benefit allows you to use your existing on-premises software assurance-enabled licenses for Windows Server and SQL Server on Azure. This benefit can significantly reduce your licensing costs by enabling you to leverage your already paid-for licenses in the cloud environment. Question 3. You have an Azure subscription. You need to use Azure Cloud Shell to run a deployment script. What should you use to access Cloud Shell? Option A, Azure Resource Manager. Option B, Microsoft Visual Studio. Option C, a Windows command prompt. Option D, a web browser. The answer is option D. To access Azure Cloud Shell, you should use a web browser. Azure Cloud Shell is a browser-based shell experience that allows you to manage your Azure resources. You can access it through the Azure portal directly from a web browser without the need for any extra software. Question 4. You need to collect and automatically analyze security events from Azure Active Directory. What should you use? Option A, Azure Sentinel. Option B, Azure Synapse Analytics. Option C, Azure AD Connect. Option D, Azure Key Vault. The answer is option A. To collect and automatically analyze security events from Azure Active Directory, you should use Azure Sentinel. Azure Sentinel is a scalable, cloud-native solution that provides security information and event management and security orchestration automated response. It offers intelligent security analytics and threat intelligence across the enterprise, making it the appropriate choice for collecting and analyzing security events from Azure AD. Question 5. In which Azure support plans can you open a new support request? Option A, Premier and Professional Direct only. Option B, Premier, Professional Direct, and Standard only. Option C, Premier, Professional Direct, Standard, and Developer only. Option D, Premier, Professional Direct, Standard, Developer, and Basic. The answer is option D. You can submit support request tickets in all Azure support plans, including Premier, Professional Direct, Standard, Developer, and Basic. The key distinction is the type and level of support available, rather than the ability to submit a request itself. Basic support provides limited support options, primarily for billing and subscription issues, but still allows the submission of support requests. That's all for today's video. Don't forget to check out our website where you can find more questions for this exam. The link will be in the description. Thank you for watching and good luck on your exams.